And as you saw, the variance in the amount of damage Lit 2 actually does. Even if I get into such a fight, and even if I get off my one blast of Lit 2, I'm still not guaranteed to actually do enough damage to get out of the fight. This is in addition to all the other stuff in this dungeon that can poison you and turn you to stone and whatnot. So, gonna be interesting. There is treasure in this dungeon and a lot of side rooms and things. None of it is worth getting. I just want to get in, maybe get some experience on the easy fights like this one, kill the vampire and get out. And you saw that bull only did 2 damage to my frontline fighter. That's why fighters are so valuable, is because they can sit on the front line and pretty much nothing can hurt them. This troll will probably do a little more damage if they connect. 34. Still not bad. I'll probably still kill him in 1 round. Perfect. So about from here on, I will gain the levels I need just as a function of playing through the dungeons. So we'll see how it goes, but I won't have to ever stop again to grind up levels. That is a thing of the past. One boss fight I might have problems with coming up is the first of the 4 Fiends. And it's a little more problematic in that fight than with the Astus fight, because with Astus you can literally save outside and throw yourself against the boss, whereas the first Fiend, his name is Lich, you have to go through the entire dungeon every time you want to fight him. Brick Road, just drop a save state! No, you're a communist for even suggesting that. What's your problem? You save states! It's not right, it's not manly, it's not American. Save states. I have no respect for Let's Players who use save states in situations like this. Not something I'm going to subject anybody to. At best, I will fast forward through the repeated Earth Cave attempts. But you guys know how I roll. I don't cut anything, and I don't cheat. Period. You can print that, take it to the bank, cash it in for a roll of quarters, and go down to the mall, play some Galaga. I hate Galaga. Oh my god, I can't stand that. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the old 80s arcade games, really. A lot of the classic ones, I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be bad. I can either try to run again, or I can use one of my blasts of fire 2 to get through this. I'm going to save the level 3 charge just in case I need Lit 2 against Zoidbergs. Come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta keep Rio alive. I can probably beat the vampire without Rio, but I can't get through Zoidbergs if I encounter them. Oh, good. Cocktresses. These guys turn you to stone, like that. Isn't that wonderful? Good thing I bought all those softs. Let's fix these dudes. And what are you doing up there, Cole? Get out of there. You're not supposed to be on the front line. We need you on the back line with your telescopic fists. No one can defeat me, the vampire. I'm going to try it without using fire 2. We'll see if really nobody can defeat the vampire. Okay, you know what? Yeah, he's probably right. I'm not going to be able to punch him to death, so... So, the weird thing about the vampire is his regular physical attack has a property that stuns your character. But he also has a special attack called Dazzle that stuns one character. Like, why? Why bother? Who cares? Let's get the ruby and get out of here. With any luck, I will be able to get out of here without running into Zoidbergs. Werewolves are okay. I mean, they'll poison me, but whatever. I don't care about that. Ideally, before you go fight Lich the Earth Fiend, you want your black magic user to have a shot of Fire 3. Fire 3 is level 5 magic, which is on sale at Melmond. But that takes a lot of leveling. And I kind of don't want to put up with that much leveling. There is a good leveling spot. I could go back to the mummies in the Zoidbergs. I hope this is the only group of you guys I see in here, because if there are any more after you, I'm not in good shape. I might not be in good shape anyway if Will takes another one of those strong hits. Hit Jim. Okay, hit Rio, that's fine. Just leave Will alone, man. Will, how did you miss? How did you miss the Zoidberg staying in front of you? That's much better. Good job. Yeah, if I run into another pack of those guys, I better heal Rio too. If I run another pack of those guys, this is a wasted trip. But I don't think that the encounter list in the Earth Cave basement level 3 gives 2 packs of Zoidbergs back to back. And it looks like that is indeed the case. Look how much more damage Cole and Rio were taking compared to Will and Jim. Just insane how much better characters with heavy armor are. One weird thing about this game is, yeah, it makes sense that the fighters can wear chain armor right at the beginning, but so can red mages. I mean, that just makes red mages by far the second best class to start out with in the game. Red mages can use white and black magic, and because of that intelligence bug that I mentioned earlier on, they're no worse spellcasters than white and black mages. The only deficiencies they have is there are a few white magic spells that they just simply cannot use. They cannot use the highest level 8 magic of either type, and they get fewer spell charges. If I had a red mage instead of a black mage, I would have to go up to level 6 before I'd be able to use any Lit 2 against the Zoidbergs. So I'm trying to weigh my chances against Lich here, who's going to be the next big thing. If I get a really strong Fire 2 hit, and then I get lucky with a couple of criticals, I'll be okay. But the problem is he opens up with Ice 2, which does lots of damage. If I had a white mage in the party, I could use Ice, which lowers the damage from ice sources, and then that would be a good way to insulate my party. I don't have that going for me, though. And I'm only level 7. That is crazy. I'm almost level 8, though. We need to save the game. Oh, monsters strike first. You sicken me, monsters. The only other advantage I could take right now would be to go to Crescent Lake, which is the next city, and there is new equipment there, but it is almost all the equipment for Will and Jim, and they're already only taking 1 damage from monsters. So, what's the point, right? Well, the point is I have a ruby, and this guy likes to eat rubies. I'm gonna kill... You know what? You just offend me. 8 GrWOLFs in a cave this late in the game. I don't care if it's gonna take 8 rounds to resolve this combat. I'm gonna kill all of you guys. Just don't even care. Look at that, one-shotting you left and right, 1 hit terminated, whatever. I use all my lit. I'm gonna exhaust everything in this cave. Doesn't matter to me. For some reason, these GrWOLFs just pushed my buttons the wrong way, and now they die. This was a mistake. This is gonna take way too long. Fortunately, when Rio levels up, he will get another blast of level 3 magic. If he gets a shot of level 4 magic. That'll give him the fast spell. And then putting fast on Will or Jim. That's probably the only way I'm going to beat Lich, is to put fast on somebody and then get a couple of good criticals in. So it's probably a good thing I'm killing these GrWOLFs, because the experience will put Rio up over that useful threshold. My party almost spells out a sentence like, "Will Jim Cole Rio? Tune in next time to find out." I know it doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I'm not here to make sense. I'm here to play Final Fantasy, you guys. And down here is some more gear. Just some armor to make my already indestructible fighters even more indestructible. An axe, which gets high damage but low hit rate, so I don't like using it. And a silver helmet. You can have that. Enjoy. So I went into the cave. I don't want to do this fight again. I went into that one cave to get the thing that I needed to go into this cave, so I could go through this cave and come out the other side and access yet another cave. Lots of caves in this part of the world, which I guess makes sense, being the whole Earth part of the world's supposed to be all about stone and mineral and dark tunnels through mountain passages. Dwarves singing about gold, etc. How you doing, Cole, on damage? Not bad. 2 hits, 56 damage. You're getting there. A critical hit would be much better. Criticals would be wonderful coming out of you. That'll be another limiter with Cole going forward, is if I can get him another level or 2 before I have to fight the next boss. That will probably be really good, because it'll give me 3 good sources of damage against the boss instead of just 2. But such is life. Until he gets up to about 3 hits, he's going to struggle to deal damage. And I'm not giving him another nunchuck back. I'm just not. The idea of it just makes me so mad. Black belt with equipment. What? Why would you? Why? Give me a rod. Thank you. Alright, let's take a trip back to Elfland. Getting Ice 2 is what I'm debating right now, because... Well, no, because I'll only have 1 shot of level 4 magic, and I'll need it for the boss fight, so... Not a good idea no matter how I slice it. The other thing is that the Zoidbergs are resistant to Ice, so Ice 2 will do less damage to them than Lit 2, even though Lit 2 is a lower level spell. Because I don't like my options right now against Lich. The last time I played this game, very recently, actually you probably saw the first part of that particular run-through in one of the Pentathlon videos, was 4 black mages. And a 4 black mage party against boss fights is hilarious because, like, half the time it goes wonderfully, and half the time it goes disastrously. And against this particular boss, it's like fire 2, fire 2, fire 2, fire 2. That's all you need. That's enough to kill the boss right there.